greetings from Budweiser. People who bring you Budweiser wish you and yours the very best of everything this holiday season.
WPIX FM.
Christmas is many things. It is a time for giving, a time for receiving, a time for putting away for a little while the cares and worries of the world and rejoicing in the promise which is embodied in the birth of Jesus of Nazareth. While this day is most sacred and the promise most meaningful to the Christian world, there is a message in it for all mankind. It is a message that the world never quite remembers, but has never quite forgotten. For the message of Christmas is the message of God's love. And God's love involves hope and promise for an improving future. If you were to compare our times with the time when Jesus was born, you would find great similarity. Like our time, it was a period of great unrest. It was a time when many prophets spoke with many tongues. It was a time when the problems seemed overwhelming. But into that time, hope was born in the person of the child who was to become, for a great part of the world, the embodiment of the salvation of the humankind. There is important meaning for Christian and non-Christian in his brief lifetime, because this man taught that love is the one sure source of healing for the human condition. He taught the fatherhood of God and the brotherhood of man. He taught that this earthly life is not the end for the human spirit. He taught that each man is accountable for his actions, but most of all, he taught the doctrine of hope. Hope for the future and the promise that the result of goodness is godliness. And more than any other person in history, Jesus taught us to respect the godliness in ourselves and to give it expression by doing God's work in the world. The gifts which we give this Christmas season as symbols of God's great gift to the world will pass and be forgotten. But the gift of hope, as embodied in the Christ, will live eternally. For hope is the life which springs eternal in mankind. At this Christmas season, all of us at WPIX wish you the best of the season. And the best is the sure knowledge that there is cause to hope if we will but accept the responsibility for bridging the gaps and healing the wounds in our society. And if, whatever our religious beliefs, we will, in Jesus' words, be of good cheer.
WPIX wishes you and your family a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
It's in town with horsemanship, biology projects, dog training, 4-H. It's in town.
This is a test. This station is conducting a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test. This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. The broadcasters of your area, in voluntary cooperation with the FCC and other authorities, have developed this system to keep you informed in the event of an emergency. If this had been an actual emergency, you would have been instructed where to tune in your area for news and official information. This station serves the 5 boroughs of New York City. This concludes this test of the emergency broadcast system.
11 Alive closes out the 1978 college football season with live coverage of college bowl games. Friday afternoon at 2, don't miss the 41st annual Blue and Gray Bowl featuring the nation's top college seniors from the North against the best from the South. Then there's more action New Year's Eve at 8 p.m. on the Bluebonnet Bowl as the Stanford University Cards meet the Bulldogs of Georgia University. The very best in college football catch all the exciting competition right here on 11 Alive.
We can't bring one of those problem children to our home, not even for a little while. Some are disturbed, even handicapped. I wouldn't know what to do.
There are a lot of reasons not to take in a foster child, but there's only one reason why you should.
Don't you think we have enough love in this house to make one child's life worth living?
If you have enough love in your home, contact Edwin Gould Services for Children at 889-8410.
11 Alive presents Christmas Day movie specials today starting at 4 with Oklahoma.
Oh, what a beautiful morning. Oh, what a beautiful day.
And at 8, see Charade, a slick, sophisticated mystery starring Audrey Hepburn, Cary Grant, Walter Matthau, James Coburn, and George Kennedy. Memorable Christmas Day movie specials, Oklahoma at 4 and Charade at 8 on 11 Alive.